Hello, welcome to another Figuarts review. As you new standard figure series that incorporates a better action figure art and the thing pursuing character expression through humanoid action. This is a Bandai Tamashii work exclusive for Kamen the doubles.
ClayDoll. ClayDoll.
Wow, that went really slowly. ClayDoll, yes. I don't have the actual lock stick, but I do have the candy toy version. And this switch is bloody stuck. What I do is, what I just did just now, I just rip it apart again and push the button there, because this one has some issue. I think I have to sand down the plastic a little bit because it just gets stuck. I think it's molded wrong. But this thing comes down, it just doesn't slide, so... Yeah, no, not you. Anyway, ClayDoll. Pretty standard box for its time anyway, since doubles a while back. And I got this on clearance sale. It was supposed to be a second hand, and I think, you know, it is because it's got extra tape there, but that's fine. Checked that everything's complete, so hooray. Yeah, got this for 200 Hong Kong. That's really cheap for a Tamashii work exclusive, especially one from the Double series, because Double is bloody popular. ClayDoll Dopant, actual picture of the suit there, not the toy. Don't see that very often anymore. Age of 15 and above. Back of the box, really she has no accessories almost, so this should be quite a quick review, but you know, she's got a cat that doesn't move, it's just a solid piece. And hey, look at the details on her little belt on the back. Hooray, stuff. Plus inside you have a tiny instructions manual that's been taped down, so... Oh. Lucky for me this time, that tape is actually really thin, so I can open it quite easily. And she doesn't really have instructions, she just has a card thing. So, oh look, QR code 54321. If you want to take a closer look at the photos of the box art and photo shoot the figure, please feel free to head over to the Facebook or Flickr link in the video description below. So, older style box, so it still has top layer, still opens up this way. So, what I do is I do that. Yep, there we go. Come on, there we go. Really not much, nothing really will pop out because there's not much in there at all. So, I guess let's take a quick look at this cat first, because... Meow. Oh look, they printed little black paws on his feet, so at least he's detailed that way. Kind of soft plastic, I guess, but yeah, just lame cat from the show. Lame cat here. Anyway, we're here for this. Zoom out a little bit. Quick look on articulation. So double neck. Actually, is it double neck joint? Yes, it is, but it's very limited because of a bulky head. So up, down, sideways, sideways. Full rotation. Of course, your second hand, so it's actually kind of loose now. But that's okay, not over the top loose like it doesn't. Eyes are pretty good. Shoulder panels here, flap up and down. Oh, these do happen over time with SH Figuarts. It's a given, so pop back on. There we go. Torso does have double joints here, but her skirt's in the way, so down. Up, sideways, sideways, really limited. Can she turn all the way? Yes, she can. Kind of soft, rubbery skirt piece, which is fine. It's pretty solid, but it's fine because in the show she never did any extreme poses, like so. It's accurate to the show. Let's have the torso socket here. Up, down, full rotation. Full swivel here. This figure really moves really smoothly, and yet, you know, you can see that it doesn't fall down. It's not so loose that it falls down, but it's moving really smoothly. Does this turn? No. Turn there. Double elbow joint because no hand articulation, because she's just got this like cannon thing that goes so. On the other arm is this really big weird thing. Looks like a tumor, but she just punches people. This hand's a lot tighter than the other one, which is good. Oh. Almost. Come on, move. I hate it when this happens. You just kind of scared you're gonna break it, but I can't get his arm to rotate. Yeah, got it to rotate eventually. And then leg is the oldest double style leg, so it comes down, comes up. Sailor Moon people have that. And really limited articulation here because of the big skirt thing. So legs up, double knee joint. And her feet are on a double ball peg. So it's ball socket in there, and ball socket in there, and that's it really. Get back. There we go. And the bottom feet is just, oh look, it says Andy down there. Yeah, China. Can she do a dramatic pose easily? Let's hope she can. I mean, she's pretty bulky. Yeah, big feet. It was good for these figures. As this Figuarts ClayDoll from Kamen the Double is a pretty good figure. I know a lot of the Dopants eventually made it into Figuarts Zero, so you know they pretty much have no articulation, which sucks. But I'm glad she got an actual figure because she is, after all, you know, pretty important character. I'm not going to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen Double yet, so I'm not going to do that. But she's a pretty important character, and it's great that she has actual Figuarts. No accessories whatsoever apart from a cat, and of course being a Tamashii Work exclusive, you can bet she's going to be a lot more expensive than all the other Figuarts, and I'm really happy I got it on a clearance sale as a second-hand thing. It's great. I mean, it's pretty much brand new condition anyway, so I'm really happy at that. But because of the actual prices of this character, I'm going to say only pick it up if you really love Double, which is a shame that, you know, she's going to be expensive because there's not many villain SH Figuarts. We're getting more now. We've got Apollo Geist now. We've got, you know, Shocker Combatants. We have Riot Troopers from Thighs. Sect Troopers, not really villains, but sometimes they can be. But overall, we don't really have that many villains, so it's good to have some villains around. These days, we're getting more and more with a lot of the Phantoms from Wizard, and even some of the Zodiacs and all that. So we're only beginning to dip into the villain SH Figuarts lines, and it's great to have some of the older villains from previous shows. Molding wise, she's excellent. All the details are there. She looks just like she does in the show. The tiny belt buckle on her back looks great. Not really any molding injection lines. They're all hidden pretty well in this figure. This is pretty top notch, even for SH Figuarts released back, you know, in Double's time. Because you know, SH Figuarts improve a lot these days. Occasionally we get like a really bad one, but back then, you know, they're a bit more simple. And this one managed to get the job done. She looks really good. Paint wise, she looks just like in the show. Even her eyes don't look goofy at all. SH Figuarts isn't that good for humanoid faces or you know, expressions and eyes and all that, but this one looks pretty spot on, so I hope the one that you pick up would look good as well. The good thing about this, even though it's a Tamashii Work exclusive, you can find it in the shop in the second-hand market. It does have a plastic window, you can see inside, so do check the figure before you get it, because you know, you never know what the expression might look a bit goofy. So yeah, all in all, pretty good figure. I'm pretty happy with her, and I'm a really big Double fan. Seriously, when I get my pay bonus, I'm so going to try and hunt down that really big Guy memory box with, you know, 3 boxes of Guy memories, and that Zoo memory from the novel. That would be so cool. Subscribe, suggest, and comment below, and take care and have a nice day. Bye.